Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Everside Questers Adventures in Pathfinder 2nd Edition and the Abomination Vault. How is everyone doing tonight? We have everyone except for Xylo at the moment for the crew. He is currently a little stuck at the moment, but he'll be back in soon enough, so he'll be jumping in once he gets home. Work and real life tend to get in the way sometimes, so we deal with that and we make the punches or roll the punches as they come. Just a heads up, as always, there is a content warning about the Abomination's Vaults itself. There are a few things going on. Check the description below in the video to see what those are. But amongst that, there might be cases of, foul language, crude humor, fart jokes, and the such. And, just to have a general good time, trying to keep it relatively PG-13. And I'd like to say hello to Hair Doctor and Flame Loud. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for joining us as we get back into the Abomination Vaults here. So, guys, what'd you think of last week, huh? And the end of that encounter.
I'd say bite me, but you did.
Yes.
Yeah. For the record, I did not mean to go... I did not mean for that to be combat, but I did not have enough actions, movements to get in, take it off Grawler, and get Grawler out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Scott, you were going to say?
It was tricky.
Yeah, it was pretty tricky indeed. Thankfully, our creature here was pretty dumb, and once it attached to Xylo, it was pretty much stuck there. I see. Flame Loud's been busy on his end. Well, it's good to see you here. Stop by to visit and chat with us for a little while, Flame Loud. Appreciate it. So, as a reminder as to what happened in last week's game here, the Everside Questers had reached the room just above where we are currently. They have moved down into the basement of the apprentice's workshop, and above they were in the, study area for whoever runs this workshop here. And they happened to meet a brownie who was looking for a shiny. Luckily, they realized pretty quick that the shiny had come in the form of a telescope that was being guarded by Mr. Beak, the flying construct that you all had defeated and taken as well. You have the puppet, I believe, and the soul gem that was activating Mr. Beak. You then explored the other rooms, found a key, and explored the spiral staircase that led down here into this little basement section. You then, the group ventured off to the west into this chamber here, this bed chamber, and then the group, as is good fashion, split the party. And two people went up to a small little, basically closet of a room for someone else, and then the other two, the Orc brothers, went south into this room down here with a very interesting machine. So as Narknad and Xylo were exploring the little room and found a stash of stuff, poor Grawler and Krunk had disturbed a rather strange-looking flesh log that turned into a blood siphon. The blood siphon did immediate work, attacking Grawler first, critically hitting him, siphoning the blood, knocking him unconscious, and then turning his attention to Krunk, who then the blood siphon attacked him as well, critically hit him, knocked him out immediately, and then Xylo was the first one to come walking into the room. The blood siphon turned his attention to Xylo, went in for the grab, didn't bite, but actually went in for a grab, and then attempted to siphon blood, but because Xylo is a skeleton, there was no blood to siphon out. So the creature, having very low intelligence, and the intelligence itself was just a -2, which leads it to have like a 6 or a 7 on the intelligence scale, or maybe an 8. It continued to try to siphon blood, and that's basically what saved them. The fact that one of the party members is undead saved the party from a TPK. It was not looking good, as Narknad had also fallen at one point to the blood siphon. But thanks to their hero points and being able to stabilize themselves, the party has survived an encounter with their first big creature here to deal with. So, they have decided maybe it's time to head back to Otari. It is getting towards the afternoon, and most people are kind of out of spells, so and abilities and such. So it might be a time for everyone to head back, refresh, and go from there. So with that recap out of the way, what do you do, gentlemen?
Back to town.
Ah. Yeah.
Zyla just phased right through that door without even opening it. All right, so it seems like the group is definitely making a tactical retreat. Let's see here. Herr Doctor says, death saved them from being dead, ironically. And Ninzard said, truly the most cursed of meatloafs. Oh, indeed. That is for sure.
That is the worst fruit roll-up ever.
Mm-hmm. All right, so with that, the group ventures back up to the top of Gauntlet, to the swamp area. Let's see here, and let's make sure that's all set. Let's go ahead and activate that. And while they're loading in, I will go ahead and... Oh yeah, it was really funny. Well, funny on my end that Krunk got crit so hard, it actually borked his system, and he actually had to reload. Which was kind of amusing, but also kind of annoying, I know, on Sean's end.
I thought it was funny.
Alright, so for the time being, I'm going to turn Xylo invisible, and he will be following the group behind. So you guys can go ahead and start moving about. Gamer's Takeout. Grawler smash? Yes, Grawler did smash once he was back on his feet dealing with that blood siphon. Boy, did he smash hard. Right,
Yeah, and then it exploded in my face.
Yes, indeed.
Where the heck is everybody?
Just waiting for you to load in, that's all. You're on a loading screen there, Sean?
No, but the world is black.
Oh, interesting. You should be here. I don't see you on the top, though. I mean, I see you're in the game, but I don't see you on the map, which is odd.
I do.
Well, the token's here. I just moved him up, but what I'm saying is up on the my map legend at the top of the screen, I can see where you guys are on different maps, and right now, Sean is kind of in limbo. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hi, Mike. I forgot that's who that was. Maybe give it a reload if you can't see anything, Sean. That might help. There we go. So, as we're waiting for Krunk to load in properly, Grawler and Narknad, you get to the doors here for the workshop, and you go to open it, and it feels stuck. It doesn't look like it's necessarily locked, but if you want to try and bash open the door to get out, go ahead and hit up that athletics check in the chat window.
Okay, I do have a crowbar for my force open that I'm about to do.
Okay. Oh, definitely succeeded. Very much so. Okay. So yeah, with that, you're able to pry the doors open. How's it looking, Sean?
Oh, wait. Page unresponsive. That's number one. I should get one more before I finish loading in.
Oh, no. All right, I'm going to pause this there for a moment.
No.
Yes, you have been paused.
My ability to wiggle has been greatly diminished.
Here we go.
Oh, almost there.
20%.
Ninzar says every
I
time.
mean, I'm basically just gonna follow them until I load in.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just have Crunk tailing behind as well. Oh yeah, there you go. Your little pip's coming up. So, as you guys are coming out, you can start wiggling about again. As you guys are crossing and moving out of the workshop area here in the study room, Growler and Narknad, since you're first ones out at the moment, and you're starting to cross over this wooden bridge, off to the south where the pier, the broken pier is, right around here, you hear some splashing. And as the splashing commences, something comes walking out from underneath the pier and kind of heads in a, let's see here. I'm going to measure it off and kind of goes out into the fog fens of the swamp. So you see my ruler?
Yeah.
Okay. So something comes from underneath the pier, walking out, and then takes flight and heads off into the pier. And this is what you end up seeing as it quickly moves off to go do something.
Oh, that's.
It's a magical Leopleurodon.
Yes. But it hasn't seemed to notice you, and it, like I said, heads off to the west, out to go and do something. If you'd like to maybe get an idea of what that might be, let's see
Well,
here.
clearly, it's off to Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a nature check for this creature here.
Oh.
That's a big old nope there. You're not quite sure, Growler, but the idea is maybe and hopefully it's going to hunt. It might be going to go and feed, considering, the timing and whatnot. But yes, that kind of flies off from out underneath the pier there. Mike says, "Old Nessie." All right, Crunk, you with us? It looks
Your
like.
magical preludes crashed me out of Foundry. I'm loading back in again.
Oh no! Really gotta see if I can get you something going there, so we don't have to worry about that.
I'm gonna flip-flop you some equipment here.
Okay. So with that, Crunk is following along. Where do you guys? You just guys are heading straight back to Otari, or are you looking at anything else while you're here?
No, I think Otari is the goal.
Okay. So then, I will go ahead and switch us to Otari and crash Sean once again.
I will surely honk.
I like this map.
Yeah. That's a nice map.
Okay, so if you guys follow the trail back to town, apparently, from what I understand, it takes about a half-hour's journey to walk directly to Otari from the Gauntlet. So you guys can go ahead and just place yourselves wherever you want on the map and start doing some stuff from there. And now I see poor Sean is back on the Gauntlet Ruins map.
Rescue me, please.
Let's see here. I don't know how to necessarily pull you over without...
Where?
Let's see here. Hopefully it will catch up. Alright, so you guys go ahead and make your way back to Otari. And Ninzar says, "Stuck in the swamp." Yes, unfortunately, a little bit.
We live here now.
Well, in essence, you've always lived there. All right, Sean, what are you currently seeing at the moment? Are you seeing the Gauntlet Ruins map, or are you still loading?
Oh no, I am in the Gauntlet Ruins.
All right, interesting. Let me see here real quick. While you guys move to Otari, I'm going to go ahead and do a little search at the moment.
I'm currently circling the other tokens.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Whee!
You getting pulled?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And I will, Ooh, why won't it let me move Xylo? That's weird. Alright, I'm just going to delete Xylo, get him moving that way. And
DM cast.
just drop him in there. Okay. Alright, so you guys are on the outskirts of Otari. Where do you want to go first?
Me get feel good potion.
Alright, feel good potions. Where would that be? Yes, Crow's Casks would be one such location. Yeah, I think that's the one place that you would want to go for potions and the such.
Sounds good.
I would like to go back to my blacksmith friend.
Oh no.
And I'll go with the potions as well.
Okay, Crow's Cask. Where is the list of stuff that they sell?
They only the stuff from the packet we had before. I think it was just a potion list for basic, like all the healing potions.
Right, okay. Let's see here. Magloy. Yeah, so more than likely you can get the potions that you're looking for there, provided you have the money for it. And that would be right here. That is Crow's Cask.
I think it's run by Kenku.
So, you walk up to the Crow's Cask there, and for you two are being new here, you see that the sign of the door has this 2-story stone building depicts a group of drunk crows perched on a leaky cask. The Crow's Cask is more than just a popular tavern and brewery; it's a shrine to Caden Kalian, and the proprietor is an alchemist by the name of Magiloy, as you will remember from your other characters. So, walking in as you will, the doors are open and you can go in. If you'd like to just do the purchases now, or if you have anything you'd like to say to Maglavoy, we can go ahead and RP that. Otherwise, we'll just make whatever purchases you need and move the town spot along.
Selling the treasure that I have, is that at half value?
Yes, as far as I'm aware, treasures will be half value. Except for gems and statues, I believe. But anything else, as far as I'm
The
aware.
gems and statues sell at full?
I think so.
I would like to sell them. So I guess the Magloy's Curiosity place would be a good place to sell those.
Let's see here, real quick. Sale of gems, jewelry, and arts, and other similar typical appraise. Use appraise to find the value of. The only rule I could find in the book was that weapons, armor, and other gear sold for half. So, 100% if it's appraised for. Let's see, hold on. Whereas trade goods, where an exception, trading is for an equal value, of course. The stuff I'm curious about doesn't really feel. So yeah, it would be like anything that is usable is half price, so magical items, weapons, armor, but artwork, statues, gemstones, components, more or less, could be found under full price.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna sell some of the treasure I have for full price.
Okay.
The total is 50 gold pieces. And I think I could just divide that amongst everybody.
Yeah, I think you should be able to. There might be a way to. I don't know if you can disperse coinage yourself to other people or not.
If you can put a little chest on the ground and fill it full of 50 gold, and then hit the distribute to all people, that's probably the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, that would work. Let me see.
Do it all off to the side.
Grab one that we've already used.
Be like 12 each with 2 left over.
So I'm selling the jade chunk that I had, and then this statue of silver succubi, because I don't think it's for anything.
Well, ironically enough, I have no hordes that I could potentially. Oh no, I do have the one here. Hold on. Yeah, I can drop down Borbo's the stash there that you guys found. So there you go. You guys can use that to drop in anything you're going to distribute, and then we will just split that off.
Yeah, can you just put 50 gold pieces into it?
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Sure. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
The coins should be a plus sign on that bar.
There we go. 50 gold coins. Anything else?
There should be on your side a distribute evenly button.
Yep. Alright, so Grawler, Krunk, and Narknad, also with Xylo Bones. And I'll do coin conversion as well. So, there we go. Everyone should have gotten their split. That was not. That wasn't including any split you kept for yourself, right, Scott?
Yeah, I wanted the 50 gold pieces to be between everybody.
Oh, okay. So it was just supposed to be for those three.
It'd be 50 divided by 4.
Oh, then I got it right. Okay, it's fine then. Everyone got their proper split. 1 plat, 2 gold, and 5 silver each. Oh.
I love getting PP.
All right. Anything else that needs to be split amongst the group for soiling off items and such?
Nope.
Now we can afford potions.
All right. So, potions and the like. Go ahead and get rid of that for now. What are you looking for exactly? You just want minor healing potions or something higher?
It says on here there are 4 gold pieces for a minor, so that's what I was looking at buying.
Yeah. Okay.
How much does the next one up cost?
Lesser is 12 gold pieces and heals for 2d8 plus 5. So if you got the money, Maglavoy has... Or Magilov? Let me get their name right here real quick. Magiloy. Magiloy has the potion for you if you have the money.
So 12 gold, you said, right? That'd be 1 plat, 2 gold?
Yeah. Oh, that's why I can't move them. I'm a dope. Okay, there we go. That's better. I was stuck on the I was stuck on the measuring tool. Flameloud suggests that a useful item for any frontliner with enough to spare might want is the life boosting oil. Life boosting oil. So let's take a look at that one real quick. Life boosting. Alright, so when you apply stinging life boosting oil, you gain fast healing according to the oil's type that starts the first time you take damage while the oil lasts. Once the fast healing starts, the oil remains effective for 4 rounds. However, the oil lasts only 8 hours, whether it provides fast healing or not. And you get fast healing 3 for a lesser that costs 12. Fast healing 6 for the moderate at 70 gold, and so on and higher for the life boosting oil.
Are you gonna buy your oil of unlife? I guess Silo's not here.
No, he's not here yet, but I did bring him in for that, and I will go ahead and give him a couple. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. He'll be in shortly. It's looking. I'll let him manage that then, as he gets ready to pop in. Okay. Anything else you guys want to get while you're here at the potion place? Looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking at the myriad of oils that exist in the game and in awe of the number of them.
True. Yeah, just from putting oil into the compendium list. Hunger oil, anointing oil, frenzy oil. There's at least a good probably 50 to 60 oils. Not to mention, you know, various versions of the same one. Flameloud is also saying he doesn't know the level, but potency oils and crystals might also be of some interest of you, for you guys. Let's see here.
Oh, cool, because it becomes a +1 item for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, +1 striking, so it gets the extra damage die as well.
Nice. Yeah. Oil of potency, when you apply this thick viscous oil to a weapon or suit of armor, that item temporarily becomes magically potent. If the item is a weapon, it temporarily becomes a +1 striking weapon, and if it's armor, it temporarily becomes a +1 resilient armor. This lasts for 1 minute. Nice. And then crystal. Potency crystal. Usage affixed to a weapon, activation and vision. Trigger, you make an attack with the affixed weapon, but you haven't rolled yet. This fluorite crystal glows with a strange phosphorescence. When you activate the crystal, the weapon becomes a +1 striking weapon for the rest of the turn, gaining a +1 item bonus to the attack roll and increasing the damage on a hit to 2 weapon damage dice. Ooh, man. That is pretty good right there. Jeez. I do believe I heard something. Oh, someone was just pinging me in Discord, I believe.
Nope, Mike popped in.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, there he is. Hello, Mike. Okay, so you two, Grawler and Narknet, you guys are suited up with potions and whatnot?
Yes.
Very good. Oof.
Spent all my money on potions, and I only bought 2. But this is our first time really back to town
Yeah.
in a while, so
So yes, I am here now.
Excellent. Flamelot also suggests talismans. They're useful and rather cheap. Yeah, Zyla, I brought you down to the crow's casks, so you can go ahead and purchase any oils of unlife that you'd like.
What's the cost on those? 50 like healing potions?
No, they're the same as the healing potions, so it should be like 3 and 4 gold or something for the minor ones.
Yeah, 4 for minor, 12 for lesser.
A thin black liquid imparts a bone-deep chill while rapidly repairing an undead creature's physical or spiritual form. When you dash oil of unlife onto an undead creature or a living creature with negative healing, the oil absorbs quickly into the body, and the creature regains hit points. You can pour oil of unlife on an incorporeal undead. In this case, the creature absorbs the oil into itself. Fascinating.
What was the other thing we were told to look up?
Talismans?
I looked up talisman, but the only thing popping up are like really expensive shit.
talisman cord. Still very expensive.
Oh yeah, 85 gold. Yeah. There's a level 4 item too. Flamelot says, be aware talismans require 10 minutes, train in crafting, and a repair kit to affix. The potency crystal is a talisman. A few other cheap ones are the wolf fang, bear claw, and the jade cat.
I'm hungry, bear claw.
Bear claw.
As a druid, can Crunk use a Morning Star?
Yes.
Because I have a +1 Morning Star in my inventory,
I think anyway.
and I'll see if Crunk wants to use it.
We also should be able to strip the +1 and the striking runes off of magical items to move them onto the items we want them on.
That sounds expensive and/or skilled.
We should be able to hire people, but you're right, there would be a cost.
Is it a simple weapon or martial?
It is simple.
Yeah, I could use it technically. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's +1, so you could have a nice magical weapon to use.
So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer that over to Crunk.
Okay. There you go, Crunk. You have been giveth a +1 Morning Star.
We like that.
Yes.
That's good.
The rune transfer seems like it's 5% to pull it off, 5% of the cost of the rune to remove it, and another 5% to put it back onto an item. It takes a day, and I think you do have to have a crafting skill. Yeah, it seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, something we will look into, and if the funds are available, we'll say that was done in the downtime between games, between this week and next
I'm going to buy
week.
3 oils.
Okay, so you have your 3 oils. Where are they hiding?
Yeah, I passed over that +1 Morning Star, and my net worth just dropped by like 40 gold.
Yeah, your total wealth dropped. Okay, did you buy the oils of unlife yet?
I was just going to type them in.
Oh, no, you should be able to just grab them from the compendium pack. That way you don't have to type it in. Or if you search for it in consumables. Let's see here. Yeah, if you click the little magnifier in consumables and then hit up oil, you'll see oil of one life minor, 4 gold pieces. And then you can click the take item. I have no idea if it'll actually subtract the gold pieces or not, but worth trying. Hey, we're learning stuff here.
Hey.
Alright. Snake oil. This is something that came up as part of the oil here for sorted by level. You can apply snake oil onto a wound or other outward symptom of an affliction or condition, such as sores from a disease or discoloration from a poison. For the next hour, the symptom disappears, and the wounded or afflicted creature doesn't feel as if it still has the wound or affliction, though all the effects remain. A creature can uncover the ruse. A creature can uncover the ruse by succeeding a perception check, but only if it uses a seek action to specifically examine the snake oil's effects. Really, it's like legitimate snake oil. That's really funny.
Would I be able to sell this black onyx gemstone for 25 gold?
Oh yeah, yep, you get the full price for that. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, where is the oil? It's in your backpack.
Where did I get this old map of a strange-looking dungeon?
That might have come from the last adventures in the beginner's box. So that might have been passed along and inherited from the other characters.
While we're in town, I would like to treat wounds on myself.
Yes, you can definitely do that while we are here, since it's been roughly an hour. Crunk, what are you doing, bud?
Me go blacksmith friend.
Oh boy. Alright. What do you want to do with the blacksmith?
No.
Oh, hi. Me liking club. Did great.
Wait an hour.
Where can me find better armor and shield, but not metal?
Well, as we know before, your friendly blacksmith here is not so friendly, allegedly, from
Yeah.
the way we learned in the beginner's box that he seems to be rather annoyed with orcs, and we have yet to determine why exactly. But he looks at you and goes, "Ah, you're back? I thought you would have perished by now."
Oh no, club make good squishy.
Well, that's good to see. At least my equipment is doing something in incapable hands. As for non-metal armor, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see here. Where would be the best place to get I mean, this is the blacksmiths. I don't know. Maybe in the center, in Otari Market, you might be able to get something there. He goes, yeah, check.
Ultimately, I'm just looking for like hide armor and a wooden shield.
Yeah. The shield you would get here. As for the hide armor, because this is just a blacksmith. Let's see here. Yeah, he only sells metal shields, metal armor, metal weapons, and metal adventuring gear. So that's what you're going to find there.
And for just a clarification on shields, we can use shields, but we can't use raise a shield action unless we're trained in them.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so
think
it's,
I'm trained.
yeah, you can for sure, Crunk. You have the raise a shield action. It's part of being a druid.
But I don't, so I couldn't.
Right. So it would be pointless to get a shield for you, Narknad.
It would still increase my AC. I just couldn't use. Never mind. You have to use that ability to have it increase your AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, and technically you could use a metal shield, Sean.
No, I can't.
Oh, right, your
Anathema.
armor is...
I can
is
use
what you
metal
can.
weapons, but I
Right.
cannot use metal armor or shields.
So yeah, as for the wooden shield and the light armor, he suggests checking with the Otari market, but then he looks you over, and he just kind of scoffs like, "Ha, good luck," and he goes back to whatever he's doing, paying you really no mind.
Okie dokie, bye now.
Scott, for the critical... Oh, how did you do with the treat wounds?
The critical fail, I did the 5 damage to myself.
Okay.
And then I did it again, and then I healed 4.
Okay.
I think I actually healed 4 twice. By accident.
Let's see here.
I did, so I'm just gonna assume we're in town for long enough to do it again.
Okay. So that's what you're doing after you purchase your potions. Yeah, you can definitely just kind of spam that, but it's going to take you a good couple hours to heal up with the heal checks. So, Crunk,
There we go.
heading down to the marketplace?
Yeah.
Okay, so the marketplace, as you'll know, being a resident of Otari, is down here, down near the Fish Street section. Zyla, what are you up to? Grawler, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
I'm gonna
ego.
follow them while passively mending, or well, like just absentmindedly mending my clothes to, hide the fact that it's been cut open and there's stuffing showing and possibly bone.
Sorry, say
I
that.
can help with that.
Say that one more time. I just happened to notice that Justin popped into the chat. I didn't realize he was there.
I was saying I was going to be mending my clothes while traveling with them.
Okay. And then Grawler, what were you up to? All right. In any event, you all make your way down to the Otari market. This is an open-air farmers market for the most part. There is also a log cabin trading post, and let's see here. It's a gathering place for locals, a one-stop shop for manners of general goods, and is open every day from dusk till dawn, with one exception. You'll have to figure that exception out. As you meander about, you'll see lots of local people doing their thing. And one particular person in general seems to be running the show here. Let me see if I can show you guys the picture. Here you go. This particular person seems to be making trades and whatnot and running the market in the area.
He looks like he would know about potatoes.
Maybe. So, what do you do, Grunk? You were coming down here to come and do a little shopping, I see.
Yes. I will approach Scotty McGee.
Yeah.
Hi there. Them blacksmiths send me looking, for shield and better armor, not metal.
So,
Thank you. Please.
you don't quite have his attention just yet, and then he starts to hear the request. He's like, "Ah, yes, just a minute." And he starts to turn and look at you, and then he pauses. And he looks you up and down, Crunk, and he goes, your kind, get the hell out of here. I ain't serving your kind one bit whatsoever. Now move, get on out of here. And he just starts to aggressively push you out of the way, forcing you out of the market.
I would like to push him back.
And
I was just gonna say the same thing.
he turns to you, Grawler, and he goes, "Hey, look, I got no beef with you. It's this one over here, the druid. He needs to get out of my damn market and move along."
Me brother.
Well, that's nice. Tell your brother he can take himself up and out of Otari. We don't need his kind around here. What one bit whatsoever.
What me do? Me just do that.
Exactly. You're a druid. Get on out. Get out of here. And if you don't take him, the rest of you can get on out of here as well.
Okay. Guess you don't want shiny. Bye-bye.
Not from no druids. I don't want any shinies. Not at all. And he just kind of spits on the ground. Yes.
I will head for the potion shop next.
Okay.
I will stock on potions.
All right. So yeah, unfortunately, the owner of the Otari market doesn't seem to be too kind to druids. As Growler, you did. He doesn't seem to have a problem with you, Growler. It's just your brother. Narknad, Xylo, anything you want to do?
Crunk, hit yourself 10.
Oh, okay.
Ninzard said, adventurers need to hire accountants and inventory managers.
Yeah. I think I'm about good with town. I don't really need any more supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have all the oils of unlife that we need?
I'm working on
I've
getting.
got 3 of them.
I'll go ahead and make the purchases, Andy.
Yeah, go right ahead there, Sean, for the healing potions that you're gonna get. Oh, pardon me.
So while I'm at it, I would like to fix one of these potency crystals that I bought to
Okay.
my axe.
All right, so how do we go about fixing that?
5% of its cost if you have the crafting skills. Or we can just pay someone in town to do it.
Right. So, what kind of skills do you have, Growler? Proficiencies.
I am skilled in crafting.
Ooh.
I have a +3.
Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the whole way with transferring runes or attaching runes.
This would be a fixing, I think.
Fixing?
Wait, do we have just a rune lying, or are we moving it from one item to another?
Yeah, is this one you bought?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is affixing a talisman or a rune? What is this?
Potency crystal.
Crystal. Alright, let's see here. Crystal. Sadly, this is not one that I am too familiar with the rules of this.
It counts as a talisman, so
Okay.
if that helps.
Yeah. So it says here to affix a talisman requires that you use a repair kit. Do you have a repair kit for Growler?
I do not have a repair kit.
Okay. If you have a repair kit, you can spend 10 minutes affixing a talisman to an item, placing the item on a stable surface, and using the repair kit with both hands. You also use the activity to remove a talisman. Attaching more than one talisman to an item deactivates all the talismans. They must be removed and reaffixed before they can be used again.
Repair kit 2 GP.
Okay, can I go buy a repair kit?
That's going to be a good question, because the only place you can get a repair kit is for general goods, and that's at the Otari market.
Oh good, I'm still here.
Okay, so how did the whole interaction with Crunk go down? Did you more or less just kind of leave after he started kind of pushing you away?
Well, I mean, when he pushed me, I figured I pushed him back, and then Growler said he pushed him.
Yeah.
And then he said no Drudad, so I left.
Okay. So there wasn't much of a scuffle there, and you guys didn't really push the whole, like, hey, we're going to buy with the druid here from him. So, Growler, you come back to, you're still here at the market, and it seems like this gentleman has, the owner here has calmed down a bit, and he looks at you. So, what is it that you're looking for, big man here?
Repair kit.
Repair kit, sure, alright. And they said it was, what, 2 gold for that?
Yeah.
Alright. Easy enough, 2 gold. And he sends off someone to go grab a repair kit quick, and they come back, one of his assistants, and sure enough, here you go, 2 gold.
I'll Hey, the douche.
Okay. The douche has been
yeah.
paid.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna. While everyone else is doing their shopping stuff, I'm just gonna head out to the other side of the bridge and affix my crystal.
Okay, that's easy enough. That's only going to take you about 10 minutes. The question is, were you guys going to venture back or rest for the night? Because there isn't any real rush at the moment. You guys can totally spend the night healing up and do a rest if you want to. Like, just spending the rest of the day in Otari. I don't know if you wanted to check in with Rin and let her know what you've encountered so far, or if you want to get back to the gauntlet there and explore some more. It's up to you. I know some people are down on spells.
Hi.
Hello.
It's not the end of the world for me to lose my first level spells, but like my cantrips are my big forte here, so it doesn't hurt me so much.
Oh yeah, I see you're still down your first level spell. And I believe Xylo is as well, right? Yeah, he's down.
I have no spells.
Yeah. You just got a couple cantrips, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, only one useful cantrip, and that's time sense.
Yo, when you crit that was pretty funny. All right, so Grawler has gone ahead and affixed the rune, so that should be on his weapon now, right? I'm gonna just check that out to see what that looks like. And that was on your great axe?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out how all that shit works.
Okay. Yeah, I see there's a spot for material composition and runes, but I don't know about talismans or how to go about putting that onto the weapon. Anyways.
And the weapon, if you right click and go to properties, it's one of the tabs, and you go over to the far right, and there's a whole section that's like +1 or striking or piercing, blah 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 blah.
For the details or the rules?
It's under details, I think.
Yeah.
And it's material composition and runes.
Okay.
Okay, so go under potency rune then.
Yep.
Oh, cool. There we go. And that is now a +1.
But would I put that in right now because I activate the crystal when I want to? When I want the effect, it's not automatic.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Oh, and you have the potency crystal effect, so you would just drag that onto yourself when you use the potency crystal. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so if you want to permanently do it, we now know where to permanently do it.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, what's the idea? You guys heading back, or are you spending the night? What do you want to do from here? There's plenty of options. You tell me.
I'd say we quickly spend the night and then we hustle back in the when we're done resting.
All right.
Objections?
Narknad's
No,
suggestion?
yeah, or whatever.
No objections.
No,
Do it.
none here.
Okay. All right then. Where are you staying for the night? You got the Crook's Nook, which is where you stayed the night before, and then there's also the Rowdy Rockfish, which has some housing. So there's those two locations that you could stay for the night.
I'll stay at the Crook's Nook again.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I'm not too familiar right now with the costs of like lodging and everything. Crook's Nook is here over the bridge, just as a reminder. And you know, we'll figure that out later for meals and whatnot. Anything else you might want to do, and then the cost of lodging as well. So we'll just fast track this unless you have anything you want to talk about or do.
No, not me.
Everyone else?
I'm good.
Okay. Well then, we will go ahead and fast forward to the next morning. Let's see here. That should be getting dark, and then it's going to get light again. And we will put this to, we'll say, say about 7 in
And
the
then we
morning.
all click rest for the night, right?
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and click rest for the night and heal up a bit.
I heal 2.
Yep. So let's see here. Grawler awakens well rested for 2 hit points. Xylo heals for 2, all spell slots restored. Narcnad gets spell slots back. Crunk heals 4 hit points, spells back, and wands recharged. Apparently you have some wands in there, Crunk.
Yeah, I had that wand of healing.
Oh, very good, very good. Xylo, you are currently at half health. How do you want to manage that?
I'm waking up with my bones creaking, so I'm going to cast Soothe on myself.
All right, sounds good. It looks like you heal 9 hit points. Ooh, perfect. You're like at full health. All right, so it is the next day. It is Wheel Day, the 25th of Abadius at 7 in the morning. You guys head right back to Gauntlet Keep, or do you want to make any quick pit stops anywhere?
I'm ready to go back to the keep myself.
One item I would like to ask about is a smoke stick. That's something I can find in town.
A smoke stick, huh? Let's see. What
Yeah.
does that
3
do?
GP. It makes a big cloud of smoke when you activate it for 5 minutes. Or for 1 minute, sorry. 5-foot burst of smoke for 1 minute.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's a level 1 item. You can easily find that somewhere in town.
Perfect. That's it for me, though.
Okay. All right, so then we will head back to the Gauntlet Ruins there. Don't worry about moving the tokens. We'll just leave everyone right where they're standing. And let me see here. I'll start pushing everyone over to Gauntlet Ruins. Oh, what a pain. All right, I gotta move everyone. I'm gonna delete everyone and move them back over to the front there. Oh, everyone's back at the front. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Actors.
We're missing a Xylo.
Yep.
Where am I at?
There you are.
Yep, there he is.
Whoopsies.
Okay, so another half hour goes as you trek back to Gauntlet Keep at roughly 7:30 in the morning or so. What do you do?
I think we should explore the rest of this floor before we head back downstairs where the spooky things live.
Sounds like a plan. Now, be careful. Oh, hold up, Nargnad. There's no bridge there. Remember, I don't think you were there for that one, but Grawler went barreling across and destroyed the bridge. So there's a good, 10-foot drop, technically, down into the waters below. There are other ways to get into the keep as well, but you'll have to climb down and climb back up. I'm not too necessarily worried about the climb checks, but yeah, just letting you know that you'll have to muck through the swamps real quick to get to the other side. Or
I do that.
okay,
Let me know what
it's
you want
not
me to
gonna
roll.
bother me at all.
yeah.
I'm a kobold. What do I care about? Not some kind of high society lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, I didn't mean to link that.
Just get rid of it.
I do that all the time. Accidentally click on things, set it to chat.
Alright, so you guys eventually make your way over the destroyed drawbridge here and back into the main entryway of the Gauntlet Keep. Let's go ahead and push you guys up a little bit. Where do you want to go?
I spy a door I haven't opened.
It's really funny. While I'm watching you guys move, I'm seeing your mouse is like move all over the screen. It's like, oh, there's flies. All right, so I'll take this as the marching order then. Grawler, you're going in. Okay, so you enter into this next room here. And the ceiling here has collapsed in the southwest corner of this room, so that would be roughly there, I suppose. The walls bear several shelves, but the books and papers once kept here have rotten to ruin long ago due to exposure to the elements, as have the wooden desk and chair in the alcove to the northeast. So, over here. What would you like to do?
Yeah, check the room for traps. Be cautiously entering the room.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nope.
Oh, that is a critical failure. Everything's a trap.
Everything, guys.
Trap.
Don't step on any tile.
Don't
You
step
have
there.
to-
That's a trap.
You have to crawl on the walls.
Don't push on that rock. That's a trap. Don't breathe. Oh, stay away from that spider web. That's a trap.
A wall has a spear trap.
If anyone else would like to do a search in this room while you're going ahead and moving around in there, go ahead and roll the perception check that I linked in chat, please. And we will see the results. Okay, so we have a 17, a 13, an 8, and a 15.
See, it says failure for me, but it is correct. It is incorrect because I perceive a door.
You do perceive a door. Those of you searching around here, which is everyone, you don't see anything that stands out to you, but you do investigate the desk here, and searching the desk, which seems to be somewhat in reasonably good shape, even though it has been rotted and ruined a little bit. You end up finding a secret stash. There's a little secret drawer that easily opens up, and you find some stuff inside.
Oh, isn't that nifty?
Yes, you notice this hidden drawer as it has partially fallen open, and there is still some stuff hidden inside.
I'm gonna grab the comprehension elixir.
Okay. There's also a skeptic's elixir, an elixir of minor life, and an oil of unlife. Actually, a couple oils of unlife, it appears. So if anyone wants to go ahead and click on the stash and drag it into their stuff, by all means, go right ahead. The skeptic's elixir.
Sorry, I had
Oh,
to
go ahead.
hear. Sorry, just having a slight issue with my mouse.
Ah, okay. I'll go ahead and drop those unlives into your thing there, Xylo. So you got 2 more elixir or oils of unlife. There's 1 minor elixir of life, if whoever wants that one.
Yeah, I'll hold on to the elixir of life.
Okay. The Skeptic's Elixir sharpens your mind and allows you to see through lies, falsehoods, and magical trickery. You gain a +1 item bonus to perception checks and perception DCs to notice falsehoods, whether they're spoken, lies, or written deceit. You gain the same item bonus to will saves. So whoever wants that, go ahead and grab it.
I would say that should go to someone smarter than me.
Come on, it would be great if you could catch someone out in a lie.
Alright, I'm gonna hold on to it and move this along.
Okay, so Narknad grabs that, and you guys can move on to the next door. Show us what's behind door number 2! So you move into this little, what appears to be a kind of ruined sanctum. This triangular room might have once seemed comfortable, but after years of rain and exposure to the elements through the two arrow slits in the northwest wall, the room's divan, armoire, and tapestries have fallen to decay. What would you like to do in this room?
Perceive it.
All right, perceiving a way. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
We make searchy room 2.
All right, so we have an 11 and a 15. Anyone else searching the room?
Ooh.
A 13 and an 11. So, nothing too crazy jumps out at you in this room, except when you search through the divan. As you search underneath the divan, you find a set of rusted keys, ring of keys, excuse me. So you guys find that. Who would like the rusted ring of keys? Who was actually first to roll? Narknad? Looks like you get it. There you go. You have been given the keys.
I am the holder of things.
Let's see here. Where was that one? Did that go into
As
your...
I clink up the hallway.
I, the smallest character, will be the pack mule.
Or truly, you are the strongest of the group.
So you find the keys.
Go back, Neil, go.
Narknad, since you were the first one to look at it. And there are, let's see here. Rust has ruined 6 of the keys, of its iron keys, but 2 are bronze and remain usable. So you have 2 keys that look like they're still good.
Cool. Nothing obvious that I can use them on in the room?
Not that you're aware of.
Not that
Nothing
I'm
here
aware
looks... Nothing in this room looks locked.
And there's no more doors, huh?
Nope.
I
Doesn't
want to
appear
give
so.
the room a once over.
Giving another search?
Yep,
All
nothing. I give up.
Okay. So you guys go ahead and search those rooms much as close as you can look to them, and unfortunately don't find anything. All right, I just gotta double check something real quick.
Telling you guys, WASD, way funner to play.
I don't think mine will work on this. Oh, hey.
Hey, look at that.
You can even hook up a gamepad too.
So, you come to this door here, and unfortunately this door is partially not destroyed, but covered in rubble. So let's see here. It's mostly buried for this door, and you can try to clamber over the pile of rubble through a hole in the roof and down into the room beyond. If you'd like to do that, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Oh, clamber.
And I will take rolls. Oh, we got a natural 20 here with Narknad. Critical success for Grawler. So Grawler's first over and into the room. And then we have Xylo failing with a 3. Doesn't go
I
anywhere.
like that. 3 critical successes and a fail.
Okay, so this is a little important. So at the moment, Xylo, you're here. And for everyone else, you guys, the 3 of you get into this room. So I'm going to kind of push you into the room. All right, and then lastly, Narknad, you're going to go into this here room as well. So at the moment, Xylo, you're lagging behind in the other side of this room. So the three of you that have made it into the room, the ceiling of this room has fallen in two places. A smaller collapse destroyed a flight of stairs that once led up to the now ruined upper floor. A larger collapse mostly buried the southern double door, which you just clambered over, leaving a hole in the roof partially blocked with several crossed timbers. A second double door to the north has a stone face carved with skulls caked with tangles of moss. So you have that. And as you move into the room, you guys, and you land on the other side, you see a giant creature here that makes a couple click-clack noises and goes to attack.
I mean,
He's spending the entire fight trying to get over. Get over just in time to get the killing blow.
All right, everyone. I'm going to need you all to roll initiative, please.
Am I able to see into this chamber at all?
No, because it's the hole is above the door, so all you can see is like the partially collapsed ceiling, and then you hear like a little bit of noise coming from the room as your three companions there realize they're about to be attacked. All right, so I'm missing Narknad and Xylo on the initiative.
I remember this from a dream.
did I not? Oh, it's the button underneath of it. Fuck me.
We haven't been transported to a pyramid, have we?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, now I want to roll well.
Okay, so
Sure.
the encounter is starting.
Oh, I thought I rolled well.
Shit.
Yeah, the giant scorpion gets to go first with a 28, followed by Xylo, Narknad, Grawler, and then Krunk. So
He's gonna click clack at us.
give me a quick minute to read up on this giant scorpion in front of you. I need to realize what this thing gets to do here.
Nothing good.
No, it's not going to be good.
It's gonna gently pinch my bottom.
We need to get the skeleton over here so he gets hit with poison that doesn't hurt him or something.
Okay, so it's got that, and it's got that. Okay, so there's that, and it can do that, which... Yeah, okay, that comes from that. And then there's that. Okay, alright. So... Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Considering you three have popped in here, it's going to go ahead and roll randomly. We're going to see who it's going to attack. So 1 Grawler, 2 Narknad, and 3 Krunk. And we're going to get 2. Oddly enough, it goes for the small snack. So it's going to spend 1 action to move up 5 feet, and then it's going to target Narknad and reach out to grab and attack with its pincer. So attack number 1 is going to be a base 11 and a total of 22 to hit, which does hit indeed. As you're hit, you are also grabbed by this pincer. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll some damage, and you're going to take 10 points of pincer damage as this thing grabs you in its claws. All right.
Sweet.
And then for its last action, what's it going to do here?
Oh, so he has reach, I'm surmising.
Yes. Okay, so for its last action, it's going to constrict you in its claw. I need you to make a fortitude check, please. All right, and you're going to take 1d4 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is it D6?
I'm down.
And Narknad is...
You rolled a D6 instead of a D4?
So I'm sorry, it was a d6 plus 4. I mixed up the numbers here. A d6 plus 4, yeah. All right, so Narknad has gone unconscious, unfortunately, from being attacked by this massive scorpion here. Let's go ahead and give you the... Oh, you got that all set? Thank you. All right, that is the giant scorpion's turn. Xylo, you are up with Narknad on deck. Xylo, what are you doing?
I'm going to be climbing.
Okay. Let me get you that climb check real quick.
I got it.
Oh, perfect. And that is a critical success. So easily you dip through this opening, clambering over after you hear the probably sounds of a kobold squeaking, and make it to the other side. So I'll push you through here, and then you can kind of place yourself wherever you want in the room.
All right, and I see that giant scorpion there, and I start climbing back over.
With a critical success, yeah, that is for sure. All right, so action 1 was to clamber over. What do you want to do for actions 2 and 3?
Action 2, I'm going to root through Narknad's belongings for a potion elixir of life.
Okay.
And then action 3 will be using it on him.
All right, easy enough. Which he does have, so go ahead and roll the minor health potion to wake him up. All right, Narknad, you have been healed for 5 hit points.
Sorry, I can't help you up.
Hooray, I'm not dead.
Not dead, but wounded 1.
Yep.
All right, so that's all of Xylo's turns. Narknad, you are up. And
I'm going to stand up.
Well, you're still grabbed, actually, by this this giant scorpion. He hasn't let you go yet. So you don't have to worry about standing up. You just kind of lift yourself up.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'd like to try to escape.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that?
The escape action. So if you scroll up, I don't know if you can see it or not, in the effects from the grab. Otherwise, there should be an escape action.
Tensor. Fortitude. Is it just fortitude save again?
Let's see here. Check your character sheet here for an escape action. Yeah, it's like the 4th one down on your encounters.
Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. It's
Yes.
typically the athletics DC of a creature grappling you. You can attempt an acrobatics or athletics check instead of using your attack modifier if you choose. But this action still has the attack trait.
So my unarmed attack DC versus his something something.
Yep, versus the DC of the effect. So let me see here.
Yeah, which in this case would be the athletics.
Is that right?
Okay. Ooh, yeah, no. With that, that's unfortunately not going to work. Sadly, you are not able to break free of the pincers.
Ooh,
If it's higher, you can use acrobatics or athletics instead of the unarmed attack modifier.
No, my attack modifier is much higher.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so that is action number 1.
That's action. I stood up.
Well, no, you don't have to worry about standing. Like I said, it's got
Oh
you
yeah,
in the
yeah,
claws.
you're right. I'm in pinchy mode. I'm just gonna keep trying to wiggle out.
Okay.
So do I deal with the map now? I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yeah. If there's anything else you can do, then you might want to do that instead. Yeah, that's not
No.
going to break you free either. One more action.
Darn it! I'm gonna do it.
Just to give
Yeah.
you an idea, that 11 was a critical fail.
I'm going to do a nature check to learn more about it.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'm I'm assuming that's what you like.
Yep, give me a second here.
Critical fail. You can't get free, and you can't attempt an escape again until your next turn.
Oh, so I only get to do it once.
Well, you did it the first time and you failed, which was fine. The second one was a critical fail, and you couldn't do it again because of the crit fail.
Because of the crit. Okay.
All right,
So
so the
that's
nature
a
check
failed.
was a fail. So yeah, sadly, you miss getting any kind of information on the giant scorpion at this moment. You're a little too panicked to really make sense of what's going on here. So I'll give you that check for free. You have one more action.
One more action. Oh man.
Growler, you're on deck. Crunk on
I
deck.
demoralize it. Can you demoralize a scorpion?
You can certainly try.
Intimidation check against its will DC. What's its will?
Let's see here. You had the giant scorpion targeted or not?
I did not know. I apologize.
That's all right. The will DC, you just succeed. So you get a frightened 1 condition on it. It has been demoralized by you somehow.
Somehow.
With a sudden shout, you scare it, and it kind of backs up, and you can see a little jolt as it didn't realize this little kobold mini dragon was going to give such a mighty roar, and it's been demoralized. All right.
Yeah, you're just a big crab. You're not even
It's a
real
scary
lobster.
snake.
Perfect timing. Grawler, you're up. Would you like to continue moving to flank it?
Oh, yeah, I guess yeah.
Okay. Flank away. Alright, so Grawler, first action, moves into flank, goes in for a big old smash to hit, and sadly does not hit with the first attack. Second action. Action number 3. Ooh, unfortunately that is a
My
critical
God.
miss. Okay, that is Grawler's turn. Crunk, you are up with the giant scorpion on deck.
Alright, these dice are fixed. I rolled a 2 twice.
Oh no.
Doubles. He gets a free swing. No.
But if I roll one more, I go directly to jail.
Well, I guess we'll see how hard this shell is to crack. Target. I will take out my new toys that I've been dangling off my belt.
Alright. I would have assumed it would have been already kind of in your hands clambering over, so I'm not going to take that as an action. You would have, being in a hostile environment, you guys would definitely have your weapons at the ready.
Oh, make Biggie clack.
And sadly, a 15 does not hit for the first action.
Ooh.
Anything else? What is attack number 2 going to be? Crunk, what you got? Or action number 2, I should say. And just because the artwork is a little different than the token artwork.
Oh, that poor tiger.
Right?
Poor kitty.
That is a massive giant scorpion. Jeez.
That is terrifying.
What do you got, Crunk? What are you doing? Oh yes, and Flame Lord says, don't forget your hero points do exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
Probably
exactly
luck.
sure how this is going to play out, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Okay. Protector tree. Alright, so a medium tree suddenly grows in an unoccupied square within range. The tree has an AC 10 hit points. Whenever an ally adjacent to the tree is hit by a strike, the tree interposes its branches and takes the damage first. Any additional damage beyond that it takes to reduce the tree to 0 hit points is dealt to the original target. The tree isn't large enough to impede movement through its square. If the tree is in soil and survives the end of the spell, the spell's duration remains as an ordinary, non-magical tree and continues to grow and thrive. Interesting.
And,
Alright.
and I would like to put that here next to my two little squishy buddies.
Alright, so this is a medium tree. Alright, so yeah, that's perfect right there. I'm just going to go ahead and let's see here. Oh, well, there you go. That works. Perfect. We have a tree.
And that is all three of my actions.
Okay. Alright, so at the end of round 1, we come to the top of round 2, and the giant scorpion is frightened of the little kobold that barked at him, and he's going to go ahead and go for an attack. Let's see here. So, the first attack is going to be against Crunk, switching its targeting. Come here, where am I? There we go. Crunk, it is going to strike at you with its pincer. Alright. And that's going to be a total of 26 for a critical hit against you. But, because of the protector tree, right?
Yes.
Alright, so. The tree has an AC 10 and 10 hit points, so that is definitely going to hit. And whenever an ally adjacent to the tree is hit by a strike, the tree interposes its branches. So the branches, you grow this protector tree up, Crunk, and then all of a sudden, as the giant scorpion goes to attack you, the tree just kind of suddenly moves down to protect you. Let's see how much damage this is going to be. Critical. And that's going to be a total of 24 points of damage. So
it takes 10 and dies, and I take the other 14.
yes. So you take 14 points of damage. Go ahead and apply that now. And yeah, it hits you pretty hard. You are now also grabbed as well, Crunk. And then it's going to squeeze with it, squeeze you now that you're grabbed. Alright, so it's going in for the constrict. I need a fortitude check from you, Crunk, please. Alright, so with a failure, you're going to take 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage as well, for a total of 10 points. Alright, so that was action number 2, and then for the final action, it's going to lash its stinger out at you, Grawler, and attack with that. Here comes the attack with a base 8 and total of 13. That is going to be a miss as the stinger lashes out towards you, Grawler, and it just hits part of the wall. Parts of the wall begin to yeah, begin to sizzle and erode from the poisons that are left behind from the stinger. All right, that's the end of the giant scorpion's turn. Xylo, you're up. With Narknad on deck.
Yeah, I'm thinking I should free people first. Can I get a consensus on that?
Nah, I like swinging around up here.
I mean, I can still cast magic. I don't have to move or do anything that.
Look, with as much damage as this thing is doing, and as easy it is to hit us, you two might want to run while it's distracted with the two of us.
What if it eats us?
Well, I'm gonna start off by then launching our inspiration.
All right, the Inspire Courage effect goes into play.
I completely forgot about that last time, and I apologize. That probably would have helped, maybe, possibly.
Xylo goes with the old. All All right, so inspiration has been or courage has been inspired. Action number 1. What is action number 2?
I'm gonna launch a phase bolt at him.
All right. Oh, Brackham here in the live stream chat says, "Ooh, nice, a critical hit." Says that Pathfinder Core has retcon druids to allow the use of metal armor. So I think with the remaster, you can now use metal armor and shields and whatnot. Crunk.
Interesting.
Okay, so that should be 5. So that's not doubled. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and apply the double damage to the giant scorpion.
Why not?
Okay. It has taken its critical damage. And that phase bolt does do a good amount of damage to the giant scorpion, as you see, Xylo. And that was your 3 actions?
Sure.
Alright. Narknad, you're up with Grawler on deck.
I'm gonna try and squiggle free. I do not do that.
Yeah, critical
It
failure.
just slid right off the 20.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, guys.
Oh wait, no, that was that the right thing? You did a
Actually, no, that was a
fortitude
critical
saving
failure. So you crawl out of his claw and crawl right back into it.
I think it was a fortitude one, right?
throw. No, you were supposed to do like a unarmed strike or something.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
And you have
Unarmed
the
strike.
giant scorpion targeted.
That's no good.
Nah, that's not gonna hit. It's still got a really strong grasp on you, unfortunately.
All right. Since I'm pretty much stuck here, I'm just gonna try to hurt it.
Yeah, probably the best idea.
I'm gonna throw something rock-like at it.
Oh yeah, plenty of loose projectiles around here. Go ahead and attack it. Oh, that was so close. And unfortunately, it is a miss.
Done.
All right. Grawler, you're up with Crunk on deck and the giant scorpion on deck for round 3. What do you do, Crunk?
Grawler.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Grawler. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, critical miss.
He
Fortunately,
was distracted.
No, I will hero die that bitch.
Please do. Go ahead and make another attack. Without any map on it. There we go. That's a hit for 24. And that's going to be a total of 8 points of damage. All right. And as you strike into the carapace of this giant scorpion, you can finally start to see some blood pouring out as you've definitely wounded the giant scorpion. All right, that's action number 2. And unfortunately, that's going to be a miss. Action number 3, Grawler.
Oh, hey. It's not feared anymore.
Nope. You could try demoralizing it.
Yeah, yell its butt.
You definitely do yell at its butt.
You better not yell at my butt.
And an 18 does succeed. That is a success, and it is frightened, at least for one turn.
And that's all my...
I'd be scared if a giant green dude yelled at my butt.
Mm-hmm. All right, Crunk, you're up.
Going into a stinger like a microphone.
Yep, as soon as I load back in.
Oh, no.
tag would be right there.
What's that? What are you thinking, Crunk?
Alright, first I will blast it. Attempt to athletics my way out of this thing.
Okay. No, critical failure. Sadly, you are
Oh.
unable to make any more attempts to get out of its grip.
Says you.
Well, yeah.
Ed, I apologize in advance, but this is literally all I've got.
Rut-row.
What do you got? Oh, a gale blast. Winds flow from your outstretched hands and whirl around you in a 5-foot emanation. Each creature in the area takes bludgeoning damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier with a fortitude save. Okay, so we all have to, Narknad and my giant scorpion here have to make fortitude saves.
Rut-row.
I can bring you back, Narknad. I can bring you back. I just wanted to go away.
Right.
I did the save.
Oh, and the giant scorpion
Come on!
critically succeeds against it. And the giant scorpion is unaffected.
You need to get a new computer.
What's that?
Thank you.
You need to get a new computer.
Please roll
Your
damage,
dice are,
Crunk.
Your dice are too crazy.
Alright, so Narknad, you are taking, I believe, 1 point of damage from the Gale Blast.
No.
Oh, that is a good point. I did not realize grapple. Let me see that real quick. Flame Loud, let me into something here real quick here. The grab action looks like he has to spend an action to keep people grabbed.
I think that makes sense. It's like concentration.
Oh, yeah. Requirements. The monster's last action was a success with a strike that listed the grab. Hold on. A grab creature can use the escape action to get out of the grab, and the grab ends for a grab creature if the monster moves away from it.
Well, it hasn't moved at all.
Yeah, it hasn't moved. The monster attacked with... The creature is grabbed by whatever part of the body that attacked with, and the body part can't be used to strike the creature again until the end of, until the grab is ended. Using grab extends the duration of the monster's grab until the end of its next turn. So yeah, I would have to keep grabbing. Okay. Would be in the grappled condition. Okay. So then, let me see here. I have to revert a little bit of damage, considering that Narknad is still grabbed as well. So, let me backtrack a little bit. The grabbed damage there. Where is that hiding? Demoralize. Brawler.
Gravity kills.
Right. Gale Blast. Brawler. Narknad. Narknad. Projectiles. There's that. Xylo. Crunk. Alright. I'm reverting the damage that Crunk took from the squeeze because he had Narknad grabbed. So that shouldn't have been a thing. He would have to keep the actions grabbed there. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Flame Loud. That is super helpful there, as I was not aware of that. Okay. Well then. Okay. Grab. So everything should be squared away then. Alright, so Crunk, your turn is all done?
No.
Oh. How much?
Because
Well, how much was Gale to cast?
2.
Yes, and then you tried to escape.
But I thought you said you had to revert that.
No, I reverted the damage that you took.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you can kill me now.
Okay. So, with that, you guys are both grabbed. It's going to keep grabbing you, and both actions are used there to keep the grab going, and then it's going to squeeze. So it's going to constrict for its only action, and it's going to deal both of you the damage now, because the monster deals the listed amount of damage to any number of creatures grabbed. So I need both of you to give me fortitude saves, please.
I don't wanna.
Alright, so we have a success from Krunk and a failure by Narknad. So Narknad, you're taking full. Krunk, you're taking half. So that's 7 points to Narknad. And Krunk, you're taking half of that. Alright.
I am now at dying 2.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh, jeez, I'm watching my escape artist cat get out of the house. This jerk. Okay. So that is the end of the giant scorpion's turn. Xylo, you're up.
Gonna refresh Inspire Courage and try to end this.
Okay. So that's your first action, and then the phase bolt.
Yes, sir.
All right.
No, sir.
And sadly,
You know
that
what?
is...
Hero die.
All right, hero died up.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. That will definitely hit. 19. Go ahead and roll damage. So hold on, let me see here. What is your total? 19 plus the 8 is going to be... Yeah, next time you roll a hero die for the attack, just roll the attack again at normal.
Oh, okay, for the crit calculation.
Yes. All right, so that's going to be a total of 27. And let me see the AC real quick. Okay, so that's just a regular success still. All right. So that's going to be 6 points of force damage to the giant scorpion. Looking hurt, but not yet dead. All right, and I believe that's it for Xylo.
Yep.
And we move on to Narknad, who is unconscious.
Here we go.
Ooh,
That's not good.
critical failure.
So I'm assuming that means like I'm probably gonna die.
Let's see here.
Increase it by 2. Yeah, I think my character's dead. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is unfortunately the end of Narknad. It looks like
Womp womp.
you were at dying 2, and then with the critical failure.
Well, I could just use my hero die to make myself not dead.
Yes, you have the hero die
Yeah.
left.
I'm gonna do that instead of having my character die. So instead of that, I'm gonna be wounded 2 and then be not dying.
All right, so you are
Yeah, let's
stabilized
do
with your
that.
hero die.
Let's do that.
We had a
That
big old
sounded
wait
a
from
lot
Flame
better.
Loud. What was that, Eric?
Said, yeah, that sounds a lot better to me.
Yes, for sure. All right, we will go ahead and go with that for the time being. And we move on to Grawler. Grawler, what do you do?
There's only one thing to be done.
Let's roll a 2.
Damn it! The 5th fucking one I rolled.
Okay, so that one does hit. The second action does strike and hit true against the giant scorpion.
Oof.
Okay, so that's 13 points of damage. Yes, so let's see here. That will go ahead and deal the damage to the scorpion. It's still standing, but it's shaking as it's in critical state here. The creature brought down by a creature is moved to before the creature is knocked out in the initiative. Okay. Okay, I had to adjust you in the initiative order there, Narknad.
Wait.
There's a thing where the creature brought down by a creature is... Oh, well, yeah, you weren't killed, though. Or you were knocked out, though. All right, so yeah, we
I
moved
was
you.
knocked out.
We still move you. Forgot about that. Okay. So, Grawler, 2 actions, right? Are you on... Did you do your third one yet?
Not yet.
All right. I forgot to remove the feared condition at the end of its turn. What do you do for that last attack or action?
I don't have much I can do. Oh, we roll and hope for a crit.
Oh, almost. It's spun.
That should be my turn.
Okay. Oh, I see what they're saying. At the moment, Narknad, you were moved in initiative, so you technically still have your hero point, and you haven't had to roll for a death check just yet. All right?
Okay, I'll reset myself to where I was in that state.
All right, perfect. All right, so that's Grawler's actions. Crunk, you're up with Narknad on deck. So we have a bleeding out Narknad at the moment. All right, so you go to strike and miss, unfortunately, just barely. Action number 2 for Crunk. The rolls are good, they're just barely missing, unfortunately.
One or two?
Well, he does have 2 actions left. Oh, left, probably for 1.
2.
Oh, you're doing it for 2?
Yep.
All right. So let's see here. Wow, that was a heavy heal.
I mean, the thing's just going to kill me on its next turn again, anyway.
All right, so that would be 3 plus the 9 for 12, plus an additional 8 points.
No, I think it factored it in there because I put it down as. I think I put it in as
Yep.
2 out.
Plus 9. It says 8 plus 1d8 plus 8.
Yeah,
It's
but
already in there.
did you do it at 1 action or 2 actions?
2 actions.
Yeah, so with the 2 actions, the increased hit points restored by 8, so you should have an additional 8 points healed. Which
Yeah,
should
1d8 plus 8.
Yeah, it's
It's
already
factored
there.
in.
It's factored in already.
And he's getting an additional +1 from Inspired Courage.
I think we're good.
You don't add your casting modifier in this.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. I didn't realize it was factored into that.
Yeah, no, it factored into the roll already. As soon as I hit the how many actions it was going to take.
Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Just above it for me, it says plus 1d8 plus 8 positive, and then Inspire Courage plus 1. All right. There we go. Too much going on in my head. All right, so that is all of Crunk's actions, and now we go to Narknad at the top of round 4. Narknad, you're awake. What do you do?
Am I still pinched?
Yes, you're still grabbed, unfortunately.
Let's do some of this.
Please do that.
Eh.
Oh, that is a miss, unfortunately. And I believe that was 2 actions, right?
Yep.
What's your last action?
I'm gonna try to wriggle out of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is not going to do it.
The Knight of the Twos. What the hell?
Yeah. All right. Up next is the giant scorpion.
Oh no.
All right. So you're both grabbed. It's going to maintain the grab, and since Grawler hasn't, well, it has hit Grawler. He's actually going to, instead of piercing and crushing you guys again, he's going to lash out at Grawler with the tail stinger. Base 11, total of 22 to hit. That does hit Grawler's AC. All right, Grawler, I need you to make a fortitude save, please. As a couple things are going to happen here.
Would maintaining his grapple on them count as attacks?
No. Because it's this the grab action, it's a single action. He's not doing anything else besides just holding them.
Right, but he's refreshing his grab, right?
Yeah, using 2 actions
It's like-
to keep the grab going and holding them in place.
Oh, okay.
It's like maintaining a grapple in that it doesn't count as attack, but it's just counting as like a skill check rather, but a passive one that automatically succeeds.
Okay, so you succeed on the fortitude check. You're going to take 10 points of damage, Grawler. And let me double check the... let's see here. Fortitude check. It doesn't tell me whether or not... So I guess because you succeeded, you don't... I'm going to say you ward off any poison effects from the venom here, and don't take any lingering effects there. All right, that's going to be the end of the giant scorpion's turn. Xylo, you're up.
So really, he does get struck in the gut, and it does inject the poison, but Grawler just sort of flexes his abs and spits it right back out.
Yeah, we'll say that.
So yeah, it's going to seem like old hat, but we're going to go down this old road again and inspire courage and fire a phase bolt.
If it works, do it. So go ahead and inspire that courage. We got way too many effects going on here. I gotta remove some of those.
World is purple.
There.
Why did I roll damage instead of attack?
I don't know, but go ahead and roll attack.
That is not going to succeed.
Oh, that just misses, unfortunately.
That's my turn.
All right, Grawler, you're up. Crunk on deck. Grawler just hit you with its stinger. And tried to do something to you. Oh, critical miss.
Got to be shit fucking me.
You threw you off your game, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Can I at least roll above a 10?
No.
It doesn't seem to be. Oh,
Oh, sure, on the map minus 10.
sadly. Sadly, that goes there. All right, Grawler's turns over. Crunk, you're up. Can you finish off this giant scorpion? And with a 16, that is unfortunately a miss. Rally time indeed.
So we still get XP if he dies of old age, right?
Oh, yes, yes. All right, so the Tusk unfortunately misses as well. And was that 2 actions for the Tusk or 1?
It's 1 action for the Tusk.
Okay. Anything else? 1 more action, I
You want
believe?
to try shouting at him?
All right, go for that intimidation check.
Yell at his face butt.
His face button. And sadly, does not get demoralized.
Demarmalized.
Demoralized.
Can you have it kill me now?
Narknad, you're up. Still grabbed.
Okay, so I'm gonna do telekinetic rend and hit him with one of my bubbles.
Okay.
So
So
that should force him to do the save there.
yes, he's going to go ahead and make a fortitude save. And with a 23, he succeeds. So it's probably half damage. Yeah, it's going to be half damage. So go ahead and hit me with the damage roll.
So it's the amped version, so he takes both.
Oh, okay.
Takes 5 damage.
And with that, you hit him with the burst, and even though it succeeds and doesn't really throw him up that far, it's just enough to slam him back down, and he hits the ground and releases you both from the grab. The giant scorpion has been finally defeated.
Thank God.
Okay, I'm going back to town now.
Oh no. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Andy, they're all gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been practically one-shot by everything you've thrown at us.
I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna treat wounds myself. Make sure I have myself targeted. Failure.
Ah.
Womp womp.
At least it wasn't a crit fail. That would have been terrible. All right, gentlemen. Narknad goes to heal himself, so that's going to be at least 10 minutes. Is there anything you guys want to do during this this little bit of downtime? With this massive scorpion in the way?
Receive the room.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me... All right, so you guys are investigating the area. Let's see here. So, looking around the room, there's not too terribly much going on in here, except for the door leading to the north. And the, as described before, the double doors to the north have a stone face carved with skulls caked with tangles of moss. The moss itself that's growing on the skull carving seems like part of overgrowth prevalent throughout the ruins, but they don't. It doesn't appear that they belong to the original design of the skull. Anyone interested in the skull itself can go ahead and give me a religion check. Yes, Flameloud saying it's the search exploration activity. Alright, so unfortunately, the three of you have no idea who this skull is on the door. But, you know, if you bring any information back to town, more than likely someone can probably help point you in the right direction of who this skull is. So then, gentlemen, what do you do?
Well, we could always try the door. If it's locked, we got those keys.
Okay. You guys are trying the doors then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to try the doors, and again, similar to the doors below, underneath the what was that? That place in the little island there. I can't think of the name. It just lost me there. It seems to be shaking and jiggling a bit, but you're just having the hardest time trying to get through these doors. And again, it's going to seem like it's going to take about a week to get through these doors. Unfortunately, we'll see you guys all next week to continue this adventure. Kind of went long on this one, folks. That scorpion battle was a rough one. But with that scorpion battle over, everyone but Crunk is going to reach level 2. So go ahead and just bump yourselves to level 2 with that fight. Crunk, you are going to get Give yourself 40 XP for that battle. So, we have a level up, folks, as Narknad, Xylo, and Grawler reach level 2, and will be able to, take on the events of the lower levels here of the Gauntlet Keep, and maybe whatever happens to be on the inside of this next room. Who knows? We'll find out next week as we continue the adventures of the Ever Side Questers in Pathfinder 2nd Edition here. Flame Loud says, assuming the party, I'm going to say this was a moderate encounter. Well, it was 2 levels over the max, because this is, as Flame Loud can see, this was the creature's level here, and it was 2 over the average party level of 1. So, take it as you will.
I think we just got a lot of unlucky rolls.
Yeah, it was...
There were a lot of really bad rolls in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that was really holding us back.
Flame Loud also suggests to please stop exploring and take a moment to heal up. So take as long as you need, time-wise, to make those heal checks. You guys can spend hours healing yourselves back up to full with heal checks instead of just rushing into the next room, because Pathfinder 2nd Edition expects everyone to be full for the next encounter after each battle.
How?
Grawler gets hit 13 hit points.
Well, if you spend the hour, that'll be a 23.
All right, because that puts me to full anyway.
With the 13 or
Sweet.
23?
The 13.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so that'll be 10 minutes there.
And then Crunk gets 13.
All right. Man, it's all right. So an additional 20 minutes.
What a lucky number.
Luckily, Xylo didn't take any damage.
No, because only I'd be able to heal myself, really.
I'm gonna try to hit myself again.
Brackham, as he was suggesting, since Crunk is lower level, he should be getting higher XP. Crunk is level 2 at the moment. The rest of the group is level 1, so the average party level was 1. And because there wasn't any explicit rules for higher level characters with a bunch of lower level characters, I took the opposite of like 1 lower level trying to catch up to the average party group. So in this case, Crunk was getting half XP, basically carrying the group through a level 1 zone. So that's why...
What are you talking about? I'm the most useless character in the party currently.
No, not at all, man. It's just unfortunate rolls. We're doing good, man. Don't worry about it.
I could have healed Narknad, but it would have taken from my own healing. So you did that. So thank you, man.
So, to go on to that, Brackham and Flame Loud, since everyone is now level 2, they'll be getting normal XP for any encounters going forward until Crunk levels up a little bit beforehand, and then everyone will be leveled out at some point. They'll all be the same level eventually. Okay, so with that, thank you all so much for joining us. We are going to sign off now as it's a little late for everyone and we need to get going here. So this is me, Andrew, and my crew for the Ever Side Questers. Wishing you all a pleasant night, and thank you all so much for joining us, and we will hopefully see you next week. Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.